Luxury means different things to different people. For some, it's a mansion that stretches across acres of land. For others, it's a private jet waiting on the runway. And for a select few, true luxury is something far smaller. A masterpiece that fits on your wrist. A fine watch. A watch is never just about telling time. It's about power, prestige, and wearing history, innovation, and artistry all captured in a tiny machine that ticks on your wrist. When you wear a true masterpiece, you're not just carrying metal and jewels, you're carrying a legacy. And sometimes, you're carrying a fortune. Today, we explore the 8 most luxurious watches ever made. Each one is more than a timepiece. It is a story of craftsmanship, wealth, and exclusivity. Some are drenched in diamonds, some are marvels of engineering, and all of them redefine what it means to own time itself. We begin with number 8, the Hublot Big Bang Diamond. Hublot is a young brand in the world of watchmaking. Founded in 1980, it doesn't have centuries of tradition like Rolex or Patek Philippe, but it has boldness, innovation, and a love for the extravagant. The Big Bang Diamond is valued at $5 million. Why? Because it is covered in over 1,200 diamonds. Not just small stones, but massive, brilliant diamonds. 6 of them alone weigh over 3 carats each. 17 jewelers worked tirelessly for more than 14 months to complete it. Each stone was hand-selected, cut, polished, and placed with precision. The result is breathtaking. The watch doesn't just sparkle, it explodes with brilliance. This is not a subtle watch. It's not for someone who wants to blend into the crowd. It's for someone who walks into a room and wants every eye on them. Some collectors dismiss it as too much, but for others, it is the ultimate expression of wealth and power. Sometimes luxury isn't about whispering. It's about shining so brightly that no one can look away. Number 7. The Rolex Daytona Paul Newman. Rolex is more than a brand. It's a symbol of success, recognized across the globe. Among all the watches Rolex has ever made, one stands out above the rest. The Daytona, once worn by actor and race car driver Paul Newman. In the 1960s, Newman's wife, Joanne Woodward, gifted him a Rolex Daytona. It had a distinctive dial with contrasting subdials and unusual typography. Collectors later called it the Paul Newman dial. Newman wore that watch everywhere, on movie sets, at racetracks, and in daily life. Because of him, the Daytona became legendary. It wasn't just a racing chronograph anymore, it was the watch of a Hollywood icon. In 2017, Newman's personal Daytona went to auction. Collectors knew they weren't just buying a watch, they were buying history. When the hammer fell, it sold for $17.8 million, becoming the most expensive Rolex ever sold. What made it priceless wasn't the mechanics. It was the story, the connection, the legacy. Luxury isn't always about diamonds or gold. Sometimes it's about the life a watch has lived. Number 6. The Patek Philippe Henry Graves Super Complication. Patek Philippe is the king of watchmakers. Founded in 1839 in Geneva, it represents tradition, precision, and unparalleled craftsmanship. But the Henry Graves Super Complication is extraordinary even by Patek Philippe standards. In the 1920s, American banker Henry Graves Jr. wanted to own the most complicated watch in the world. He commissioned Patek Philippe to create it, and they worked for 8 years. No computers, no modern machines, just human skill. The result was staggering: 24 complications. It displayed sunrise and sunset times, charted the night sky above New York City, and even had a perpetual calendar that adjusted for leap years. For decades, it was the most complicated watch in existence. In 2014, it sold at auction for $24 million, making it the most expensive watch ever sold at the time. The Henry Graves Super Complication is not just complex, it is a story of ambition. One man's desire to own something no one else could, and a watchmaker's ability to make that dream real. It is art, history, and legacy in a single timepiece. Number 5. The Chopard 201 Carat Watch. If you thought the Big Bang Diamond was extravagant, wait until you see this. Chopard unveiled the 201-carat watch in 2000, valued at $25 million. It is not only a timekeeper, but a treasure chest of precious stones. At its heart are three massive diamonds, a 15-carat pink, a 12-carat blue, and an 11-carat white diamond. Surrounding them are 201 carats of smaller stones, yellow, pink, and white diamonds, set into a design that looks more like a blooming flower than a watch. The 201-carat watch is about duality. It is both jewelry and horology. Wearing it is less about telling the time and more about announcing to the world that you possess one of the most extravagant objects ever made. Some see it as excessive, but for others, it is the ultimate dream realized. Number 4. The Jaeger-LeCoultre Joaillerie 101 Manchette. Jaeger-LeCoultre has been perfecting watchmaking since 1833. Known as the watchmaker's watchmaker, it has produced over 1,000 calibers and hundreds of patents. But the Joaillerie 101 Manchette stands out even among this history. It is a bracelet-style watch made of white gold and encrusted with hundreds of diamonds. At its heart is the caliber 101 movement, the smallest mechanical movement ever created, weighing just 1 gram and containing 98 tiny components. It keeps perfect time despite its size. The Joaillerie 101 Manchette was valued at around $26 million. Queen Elizabeth II herself wore a version to her coronation in 1953. It is a marriage of jewelry and engineering, proving that luxury isn't always about size or weight, but about achieving the impossible. Number 3. The Vacheron Constantin 57260. Vacheron Constantin, founded in 1755, is one of the oldest watchmakers in the world. The 57,260 is the most complicated mechanical watch ever made. 57 complications. 2,826 components. 8 years in the making, and only one exists. It has multiple time zones, a perpetual calendar, astronomical functions, and even a Hebraic calendar. The 57,260 is more than a watch. It is a universe of engineering, a symphony of mechanics, a testament to human skill. Its estimated value is $8 million, but its true worth is impossible to measure. This is a watch for those who demand perfection. Number 2. The Graf Diamonds Hallucination. Graf Diamonds is known for the rarest and most stunning diamonds on Earth. In 2014, they unveiled the Hallucination, valued at $55 million. It is covered in over 110 carats of diamonds. Not just white, but fancy pinks, vivid blues, rich yellows, and intense greens. Each stone was hand-selected for brilliance and color. The Hallucination is meant to dazzle, to stun, to make a statement unlike any other watch. It challenges everything we think about luxury, turning a timepiece into a jewel beyond imagination. Owning it is not about telling time, it is about owning one of the rarest works of wearable art ever created. And finally, number 1, the Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime. Introduced in 2014 for Patek Philippe's 175th anniversary, it is the pinnacle of watchmaking. 20 complications, multiple chiming mechanisms, a reversible case, 2 faces, entirely handcrafted by the world's most skilled watchmakers. In 2019, a unique stainless steel version sold at auction for $31 million, making it the most expensive wristwatch ever sold. It represents heritage, rarity, craftsmanship, and the pursuit of perfection. Wearing it is like holding history, artistry, and innovation in your hand. It is the ultimate symbol of luxury. From diamonds that explode with color to complications that surpass human imagination, to craftsmanship perfected over centuries. These 8 watches redefine what it means to measure time. Some are subtle, some are extravagant, some tell stories that span centuries. Some challenge the limits of engineering and imagination. But all of them share one thing. They represent the ultimate in luxury. Which of these masterpieces would you wear if money were no object? The futuristic Richard Mille, the historic Patek Philippe, the dazzling Graf hallucination, or the legendary Paul Newman Daytona? Each tells a story. Each carries a legacy, and each is a window into the world of the most luxurious objects on Earth. Thank you for joining us on this journey. This has been Exora. For more explorations of wealth, beauty, and craftsmanship, subscribe to our channel, because luxury is timeless, and so is the desire to own it.